Ah, KWV is my Brandy. 10 years, yes. Ask me what? Maturity? Purity? What do you want to know?
Kaffer will niet verstaan. Yeah, that's how we call it. That's what it is. It's Brandy, dude.
KWV, old people brandy, man. I don't really have much exposure to it, you know. I know my dad has a couple of bottles in his bar, but those are like for display, and he considers that the good stuff. So my perception of it is for the older crowd, but it's really high quality, expensive stuff, you know. But yeah.
KWV. I think uncles, old men, society, Stockville, Fenty, I'm the man type drink. Yeah.
KWV. I'm not familiar with that word.
KWV, that's a brandy. Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean anything that I know it, because my friends, they drink a lot, you know, they do.
Purity, maturity, finest. Oh my God, yes. 3, maturity, purity, finest. And the color, that gold color shows maturity.
Relaxation, pleasure, you know. For me, that's what comes to mind.
It's still that, it's iconic, it's traditional, and I honestly still see that uncle who's kind of made it, you know, he's got his beamer and his big house, you know, in the hood coming up, and some you guys, I got something nice for you today, you know, yeah.
KWV, I'd say, is like a Toyota Baki, you know, like a Hilux Baki. Sort of like been in the family for a while, reliable and very valuable. Like you really place a high amount of value in it, even though it might not be expensive, but it's valuable to you. That's KWV to me.
That will be a Rolls Royce for me.
It's the old school polo player. You know, the first old school, the ones with the hatchback? Yeah, well, the hatchback old school polos. You know, because I know, the reason I'll say that is because 6 of my friends who drive those cars are the guys who actually drink that.
I go for perfection. I go for maturity. I'm matured, I'm 31, so I need...
No, I Brandy, no, I can take only a wine. Maybe the one 4 cousins or Tomorfest. I can take those ones, but not in alcohol. Yes, wine is, there's those alcoholic, but not too much.
People who drink brandy, but personally I'm not a brandy, it doesn't sit well in my stomach. Brandy does not sit well in my stomach. Actually, I got shocked. I found out that cognac is actually brandy. Did you know that? I didn't know that. But I was like, damn, I like Hennessy. You know, but it actually sits well with me, but other brandies don't.
We have one guy who just likes this hot stuff, and I think he would love it. The 2 of them actually, and those who don't have money that we need to sponsor. You know, when they sponsor, you just take whatever we throw at you, whether it's Smirnoff or whatever. All these strong drinks, you know. So I actually tasted it before. You're not going to show this to people on TV, but I actually tasted it, and I think it's really nice.
I've got friends who drink it. Well, they'll rationalize this in terms of, nah, but dude, this is 15 years old or whatever, how old it is. No, but I don't drink the 10-year-old. You know, they'll rationalize it in terms of age. They know this is better because it's older.
For them, I don't want to criticize Cliprift, but for my KWV, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, KWV in terms of, yeah, see, it's a little bit above Cliprift. But the premium, not the one with the watch on it, the premium, then, but it's also just below Collison's.
Oh, that's a lot. I started drinking KWV from my father's fridge. My father didn't know that I was drinking. I was 19 years after matric. So it happened that I was drinking this KWV until my father said to me, you know what, can you sit up? I've got a problem. My wife doesn't drink. Obviously, you are the only kid here. You know, Pila, just tell me if you're now drinking. So just be open. So it was open. From my father, I was drinking KWV. So it's been there, and it shows maturity and style. It's a question of style. It's a style, stylish. Style, maturity, and purity.
The last time I drank it was in New Year's. It's okay.
Not for the younger guys. I mean, I think we now know more. We're exposed to such a huge array of different things that it's there, but it's not really top of mind anymore. No. Once upon a time, yes, it was, but not anymore. It's like Mellow. You're like, oh, Mellow still exists, you know? Yeah.
It looks like one of those Johnny Walker type of brands. You know, it's got that kind of exclusivity to it. Yeah. So, but I just drank it. I don't really know the history.
If there's no KWV in my family, then there's no party.